John chapter 14 verse 2. In my Father's house there are many mansions, and if it weren't so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? We see that there is truly a place prepared by God for us, but this place is only for those that are truly known by Him. Thanks for taking out time to be blessed by this video. I would like to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video every time. God bless you. Heaven is only for those who really love the Lord, not for those who are not interested in loving Jesus. It's not for those who want to create their own philosophies and theories about God, thereby deceiving themselves and those who follow them. They suggest that other things can lead you to God. It mustn't be through Jesus, they say. In John chapter 14 verse 6, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. The only way to heaven that God endorses according to the Bible is the way through Jesus. We are saved by grace through faith, not that we merited it or we did something to get it as reward. No, salvation is the free gift of God to mankind. If anyone is going through another means other than Jesus Christ, that person is being deceived by the devil. There have been many persons who claim to know the way to God apart from Jesus. They have created different paths for themselves as alternative to Jesus, but none of them is Jesus. Those are the spirits of Antichrist, like we see in 1 John chapter 2 verse 18. Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that the Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that this is the last time. Brothers and sisters, we must remain on our guard so that we won't be deceived by anyone who proposes an alternative to Jesus. The correct way to be in heaven is to give your heart to the Lord and stay committed to the covenant. Some people break their covenant and never return back to God, while some really give their hearts to God. In Romans chapter 10 verse 9, the Bible says, because if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. You must believe that Jesus Christ is Lord, not just a teacher or a prophet or an angel. No, you must believe him to be Lord and ultimate over all. Many people will miss their place in heaven because they believe Jesus to be something else, not Lord. You cannot be saved that way. And when you get saved and you call yourself a Christian, then you must live a life worthy of the name. There are a lot of fake people out there, and if there are fakes, that means that there are also true Christians who have chosen to be true to God. In Matthew chapter 12 verse 50, Jesus tells us, whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister, mother. Being a Christian means doing the will of the one you have come to submit to and love. It is the will of God that we should stay away from sin, because it's only true Christians that will make it to heaven. There is no unrighteousness in heaven, and if we want to stay with Jesus in eternity, we must learn to follow the will of the Father. It is God's will that you must forgive one another. No one who has unforgiveness in their heart has a place in heaven, because heaven is going to be full of those who have been forgiven by God and man, and those who forgave other people. The true Christian life is one who remembers the sacrifices of Jesus Christ. How that after everything they did, Jesus Christ still forgave them and washed them with his blood. Their sins were not greater than his blood. Even now, we sometimes make mistakes and he still forgives us. So if you hold grudges in your heart and you refuse to forgive, you are not just hurting the person but yourself. God has a judgment reserved for every action that has been done against you. Forgiveness sometimes is hard. If we will be true to ourselves, it's hard to forgive. But you do this not for the person that offended you, but because of the Jesus that loves you. It's the will of God that we should live a true life and not one that is full of hypocrisy and lies. God sees the heart and he weighs our actions. You can hide and commit all kinds of sin in the secret, but remember that there is a God in heaven who nothing is hidden from his eyes. In Matthew chapter 7 verse 21 to 23, Jesus said, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, 'Lord, Lord, have we prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name?' And then I will declare to them, 'I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness.'" When you consistently do the will of God, you can be rest assured that you will make heaven. Jesus gives us this assurance in the text above. There are a lot of people around, especially in this modern day Christianity, who claim to be for Christ when their life is bad. They run to God and seek God because they have a problem. But as soon as that challenge is solved, they run away and live their lives as though there is no God on earth. They disregard God and his principles because they have no challenge or problem. They only live their life well when they have problems. God is not a magician or a soothsayer. He wants a relationship with you. He wants to bless you with good things, and he also wants to talk to you. He wants you for who you are. In this end time, a lot of people are being deceived into living lives that are not worthy of the covenant they made when they gave their heart to Jesus. Be careful that you are not deceived into living a wrong life. It's common in our generation that a lot of people are practicing idolatry. They go ahead to kiss objects and images that they have called their God. In this modern day idolatry, people even go as far as following some famous people and worshiping them. They see those famous people as their God and they idolize them. Those who practice any form of idolatry will not have a place in heaven. God will from time to time come to test if he is still your priority. We must continue to watch out so that we do not sell our souls to the devil because of material things. God is completely able to grant you what you seek. You don't have to meet the devil to meet your demands. If you have drawn away from Christ, or you are currently living a life that is fake, a life of hypocrisy, then I want you to turn to God for forgiveness. The end of this world is not far away. Jesus Christ is coming soon. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for more videos on Christian living, perspective, and faith. We want you to like and share as well. Let us know in the comment section what you think about the end time. How does it resonate with you, and what do you take from it? We love to read your comments and hope to see your perspective. Once again, thanks for watching. Till next time, have a blessed day.